Hi there, welcome to this week's version of the crop progress update from the Andersons. Kylee and David here, just north of our Climbers and Delphi facilities in Burnettsville at a cornfield planted on May 7th.
Yeah, so the ear that you're holding there, Kylee, is looking really nice. I went out and did a quick yield estimate earlier today, and we're coming up to about 210 bushels to the acre.
Okay.
It looks good. We're well into R5 here. This was an early planted field of corn, so in May. Most of the fields that I'm finding in May, planted in May, are at that R5 stage, so well into dent. We broke it open, and the milk line is about halfway down, and so we're about 50% moisture. The one thing that I am worried about, and I've been seeing this a lot, is the gray leaf spot. It's coming in really strong on this field. I'm not sure if they applied fungicide or not. It doesn't matter, it's here. And standability will be an issue this year, I think, so.
Sure. And projected harvest date on this?
About 15 days, this will be black layered. And then we'll just have to contend with dry down. If September is dry, it'll be drier faster. If it's wet, it'll take a little longer.
So we moved about 15 miles west into Monticello with a bit of a more real feel here. That early corn, we had about 20% planted. Here we are about 30 days later in the 1st of June. Where about 80% of the crop was planted. The yields here look more realistic. We saw the pro forma come out with a 163.3 average. What do we think we're looking at here?
So we went out and did our yield check. We came out to about 162 average on this. We're at R3, well into milk stage, going into dough. I'm thinking roughly around 45 days till black layer on this stuff here. That'll put us in the middle of October. We could have some issues with some frost there. We're also seeing gray leaf spot going at it on this variety too. This one's a 105-day variety. And this is typical 105-day variety ear. It's kind of tipped back. So we had really good pollination. The hot weather just did it in, but all in all, it looks really good. So Kylee, we're here in an early planted bean field right now. And when I stage these out, we're looking at an R6 stage. The beans are fully expanded in the pod. And now we're kind of waiting on dry down with these. There is one issue I'm seeing out here big time is the frogeye leaf spot. It's gonna take some top end yield off of it. There's also some drought issues during bean fill also. That's gonna take the top end off. I don't know, how's the whole national average looking?
National yield is looking, pro forma came out with a 46.1, so quite a bit lighter than last year. As you said, early planted crop. We did see quite a bit of rain early, and then it has dried up quite a bit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. These beans put their yield in several weeks ago during that dry weather, unfortunately. Sure. So possibly the later planted beans may be a little better this year.
So one of our local farmers, Trent, has offered to join us today to talk a little bit about his crop.
These beans here were planted roughly June 14th. Obviously wet conditions they were planted into, and then we turned to extremely dry, 50-day period, maybe 2 inches of rain on them. But overall, they're looking really good. I mean, for the conditions that they've went through. So hopefully we can just hold off for another 4 to 5 weeks on frost. I think we'll have somewhat of a decent crop, I'd say.
Sure.
So I'll be happy.
Yeah. So these were planted about 30 to 35 days after the last field we just looked at, and I mean, they're still stage 6. Pod fills are about done, so just that time and a little bit of heat would be helpful. So thank you, Trent, for stepping in today.
Welcome.
I appreciate the input. Again, reach out to your agronomist if there's anything we can help you with conditions, as well as your account rep. Markets are very volatile right now, so anything we can do to help manage your risk and really keep things moving forward. So thank you.